Life for Jews in the former Soviet Union had never been easy. They were forced to practice their Judaism behind closed doors. They were denied educational and career opportunities. They were bullied and discriminated against at every turn. They knew they couldn't stay, but they weren't able to leave. Those trying to emigrate were continually denied exit visas, and those courageous leaders campaigning for freedom were sent to the Gulag. Natan Sharansky, perhaps the most well-known refusenik, was sentenced to 13 years of hard labor for high treason. Still, Soviet Jews would not be silenced, and their cries mobilized a massive international effort to free them from their life of oppression. Jews from around the world joined together in the fight to release their Soviet brothers and sisters. That fight culminated in a Washington, D.C. rally and captured the world's attention, garnering the U.S. government's support. That rally altered the course of Jewish and global history. When the Berlin Wall came crumbling down, U.S.-Soviet relations began to thaw, and suddenly, almost anything seemed possible. Jewish leaders knew they had to move fast. Their daring plan was a massive immigration of Soviet Jews to Israel, North America, and beyond. It would be called Operation Exodus. Marvin Lender, chair of the Operation Exodus campaign, kicked off the fundraising with the legendary Breakfast of Champions. $58 million was raised in just 1 hour. In attendance were international leaders and native Detroiters William Davidson and Max Fisher. After the breakfast, fellow leaders and Detroiters Joel Tauber, David Hermelin, and Al Taubman helped to rally the global Jewish community to join in the efforts. Donations poured in from across North America, raising close to $1 billion. But just as the campaign to save the Soviet Jews was underway, another problem arose: the safety of Jews in Ethiopia. With the nation's government facing possible collapse, World Jewish organizations worked with the Israeli government to formulate a plan. In 1991, 35 aircraft stripped of their seats in order to hold more passengers transported more than 14,000 Ethiopian Jews to Israel over the course of just 36 hours. It was a miraculous feat, one that fundamentally changed the state of Israel. Transporting Soviet Jews took longer, but over the next several years, 1.5 million resettled in Israel and North America. 7,000 settled here in Detroit. Jewish Family Service served as the resettlement service agency and led the way in helping our new community members feel welcome. They provided housing as well as basic necessities, furniture, clothing, household goods, and food. Volunteers taught English. Local families adopted their new neighbors and hosted Shabbos dinners, driving them to appointments and helping them acclimate. Resettlement would not have been complete without the support of Federation and JFS's sister agencies. Working together, the Jewish community helped these new Americans find employment, purchase cars with interest-free loans, receive critical medical care, and more. Jews from the former Soviet Union had to adapt to their new home. They could now celebrate their holidays without fear, display their Shabbos candles with pride, attend school and pursue careers based on their merits, and maintain their identity out in the open and not behind drawn curtains. Operation Exodus proved to be a remarkable undertaking that changed the lives of millions of people, an undertaking that started with just a few coins in a tzedakah box and quickly became a major investment in the future generations of the Jewish people.